Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to be doing a short video to kind of give you my impressions on the Asmoke Essential. We've been having this, well, at least we've been using this now for a couple of weeks. And I know everybody else has put all these videos out talking about the Asmoke Essential and stuff like that. So, but this was not given to us by Asmoke. We purchased this on the Kickstarter ourselves several months ago, and I had it sitting up down in my basement, had never opened the box. So it's been with us for about 6 months now, and I finally opened the box. So we cooked on it about 4 times so far, and since I've had it and since I've started using it, the software on it has updated twice. So it updated initially when I set up the smoker, and then it updated again today, saying that it was going to have more features and better performance. Okay, first thing I'll talk about is the temperature swings. As a lot of you guys have seen, we have both the AS3, the AS300 and the AS350. Both of those perform pretty well, but they did have some wild temperature swings at times. Okay. But this one here seems to be holding temperature anywhere between 8 and 10 degrees of your target temperature. Okay, so it seems to have better control so far. I haven't had any wild temperature swings. You do have to kind of turn it on, let it get up to temp, let it settle back down. Once it gets into around its target temperature, then you're ready to cook. Okay. Some of the things that I really like about it is the digital display screen with all the recipes and everything. That is really, really nice. The other thing, of course, the app on the phone, it's not as intuitive as the panel, but it does let you control temperature, let you control your target temps for your probes, turn the Asmoke on and off, and a few other features that you can do by the phone. Okay. Another thing I do like is that they took the pellet hopper out of the inside of the smoker and put it on the outside, so it gives you almost 16 inches of cooking space width-wise, which is nice because I was able to put a whole slab of baby back ribs on it on the last cook without having to cut it down or turn it at an angle or so forth. So technically I can cook 2 whole baby back rib slabs on here at one time with plenty of room. All right. The assembly was really easy. It was really straightforward. Wasn't no issues on that part there. The hopper tends to hold enough for a decent cook, but if you're going for a long cook, you may have to top it off every now and then, just like you had to do the other Asmoke grills. All right. The battery. We had an issue with the battery initially where I had charged it using a USB, and then I put it in here, and then the battery energy went away just like this. I mean, we hadn't cooked, it hadn't been burning no more than 2 hours, and the battery was almost empty. So I thought I had a faulty battery, but I looked up on the Asmoke web page, and they mentioned a few steps about resetting the battery. So there's a button on it that you push and hold for, I think it's like 15 seconds, and it resets the battery. And then we plug the battery directly into an electrical outlet to charge it, and it charged up. It has been running fine ever since. I can get anywhere from 8 to probably 8 hours of cook is the longest that I've had it on so far. We will see how it takes for longer cooks, if it can go the maximum of 10 hours or 8 to 10 hours as it is advertised to do. Okay. The design is really slick. The handle is really nice. It's lightweight and it's portable, so you can take it to the park or to the lake or camping or what have you and do a lot of cooking and stuff like that. Right. I did look at the possibility of getting a second battery just in case I wanted to do a longer cook, and then I just could swap batteries out or what have you. But the price of the batteries to me is a little expensive. It's like $139 for a battery. But what you can do is you can plug the battery in, take the USB portion of it and plug it into a cord and plug it into the wall or into a power source, and it will continue to provide power to the grill without interruption. So that's one way to go. All right. Okay, so another feature that I really like about it, it has a drawer underneath here where it catches the ashes on one side, and on the other side there's a bowl where you can put different liquids in if you want to infuse some liquids like beer, or put some water in there to add moisture to your cook, or some wine or what have you, to try to add a little bit more flavor or extra layer of flavor to your cook. So that is really, really nice. All right. Haven't tried that yet, but that will be something that we'll try on our next cook. All right. Now that I've talked about some of the key features that I really do like about it, talk about some of the stuff that I kind of had an issue with. One of them is this pellet hopper. Now, while I do like the fact that the pellet hopper is on the outside of the smoker, providing more room on the inside to cook, all right, the pellet hopper, attaching it to the side it's easy, but you have to make sure that you put it on there right. And then I've had some issues with some gaps in the pellets, all right? So what we did was we took out the safety bar that was welded or riveted inside of the pellet hopper, right? To prevent your hand from going down inside of the pellets to get possibly caught in the auger if you go too far down there with your hand, which I don't know why anybody would put their hand down in the pellets while this thing is running. But to me, that was causing some gaps or preventing some of the pellets from falling down consistently. So we took a drill and a drill bit, because I saw where some people said they were trying to take it out, but they were having problems because it was actually riveted in there. But we took a drill and we drilled out the rivets. There's two holes right here and two holes on the side. We drilled out the rivets, and the protective layer came out with no issues. All right. So now it still had a gap in it even after I took that out. From a couple of cooks, you can tell, because the temperature would be consistent for a while, and all of a sudden it'll start consistently dropping down as if it wasn't getting enough pellets. All right, so you tap on this to make the pellets fall down. I think the bracket that's holding the pellet hopper against the smoker is not strong enough or close enough, because it leans out, especially when it's full of pellets. So as you see, I can push it in to get it parallel with the lid. So I think I'm going to try to either bend that bracket a little bit to pull the pellet hopper more vertical, or find a different bracket to put on it to hold it closer to the lid, to prevent the pellets from causing a gap when they fall down into the feeding area for the auger. All right. Okay, one of the other features that this has here, it has a grease trap on the side where you pull out to empty it in between cooks, but it's a pretty small cup. It came with a few extra foil cups, but I believe that it's too small, and they're much smaller than the previous Asmoke grills where you just hung a little bucket on the outside of it. Okay, so I think that you got to just keep an eye on it, depending on if you're cooking a pork butter or something that's going to produce a lot of grease. Then you need to keep an eye on that over the cook to empty it out to prevent any type of grease flare-ups or what have you. All right. So currently, guys, we are cooking some salmon burgers and some regular burgers on here, smoking them, and they're almost done. Okay, so we'll be taking them off pretty soon. Okay. But the one thing I got to say is I do like the Asmoke Essential. Besides a few little quirks in it, I think it's a really good grill. It's a really good upgrade from what they previously put out on the 300 and the 350. So if you're curious about purchasing one, then I say go ahead and get one, because, like I said, like the other guys said on the YouTube channels that did their review, it's really a great portable grill, especially if you like to go camping or you like to go to the park or what have you out in the woods. It will definitely provide a great appliance for you to cook your meals. Okay, so that's about it. Next time we'll do a video, we will show an actual cook, but I just wanted to give a few tidbits of what I thought about the grill itself. Okay, so that's about it. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments block, and if you got one, let me know how yours is performing. Other than that, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoke.